Boys, what's up, everyone? Okay, let's get back into this type of shit. Let me just delete the previous recording. So I think the problem I had, like, I can close that off. The problem that I was making was I was like jumping too late or something, or not like jumping in the middle, because UFO sucks. So I used to like UFO because the levels around it were easy. Even like club step UFO is easy. Theory of everything UFO is easy. Deadlock UFO, it can get a bit difficult if it wants to because of the memory parts, but it's not annoying. That's the thing. UFO was made to be like just another fun game mode, but it got ruined because of demons. Demons just use the gimmick of it jumping so weirdly and you having to have a specific click pattern. You have to know exactly when to do a 2 or 3 second jumping window, etc, etc. But like, what's my new favorite game mode? I think it's always been the wave. I think everyone loves the wave just because they used to suck at it when they first tried it, but then it looks so cool when you actually get good at it. At first when I looked at the wave, I was like, what the heck is this game now? And then I tried the wave for my very first time. I sucked at it. I think I put it like 1,000 temps into just practice mode in Deadlocked the first time I ever played it. I was on mobile. I just didn't understand how the wave worked. Jumped late again. But as you get better, the wave just becomes another game mode you just do naturally. But yeah, that's fun. I like the ship as well, Like, that's what the higher refresh rate does, right? It makes the ship and the wave easy. The cube's always like, the staple of the game. It's like playing soccer. Like, you have to play with the ball, Like, the cube is just the staple of it. I keep dying to this fucking orb, bro. Because I keep jumping so late. I mean, I keep jumping too early. Bam. Apparently that's supposed to be a coin, but controversial decision. I just made coins like appear in my inventory, because if I'm gonna beat the level, just give me the coins for free, bruh. Fuck. Ugh, this level's so annoying. Ultimate circles. The only ultimate thing is the amount of temps I'm gonna have to put in it to get consistent at it. But yeah, new circles level, might as well just try and beat it, to improve my wave. Fuck. I don't understand why you can't just make that a big portal and then leave that, because that's so confusing to me. If it was me, I would have just moved this portal right there, so it's not confusing. Because that, for me, it confuses the hell out of me. Because I'm seeing two portals next to each other. I'm assuming the green big portal is supposed to be a gravity switch, so that's why I let go of my ship and then I died to the top. That's what, like, every time I play this level, it's just confusing me. Yeah, Jawbreaker's ship is just a bit more technical, but You can get it down to a T, you know, if you practice it enough. What? What the fuck did I do there? Oh, you do a little holder. And then you let go. I don't know, for me, like letting go, like, on these hold parts just confuses the heck out of me. I have to get good with this muscle memory, yeah. Look. I could do that. Like here, and then hold, and then leave. I don't know, I always make this mistake. That is the craziest story I have to tell you. My dad dated his own cousin. That is gonna be the most down bad thing I've ever had to tell somebody. And my own viewers. Like, damn. I don't know why that just popped up in my head, but like, I think I have to like, kind of let that go as well. You know, because I'm remembering it, and I was like, oh yeah, and by the way, my dad just, you know, out of nowhere just dated his own cousin. And they were like, nah, it's okay, you know, like, we're part of separate parts of the family, you know, it's a few generations apart, you know, like, like, she's 30 years younger than me, like, she's 20, you know, like, he's pushing 50, she's in her 30s, and I'm like, what the fuck? Honestly, I was more stressed about school, so I couldn't really give a fuck about it then, but I'm gonna give a fuck about it now, because of how crazy it is to think about, because, like, his own cousin, bro. You know, and there's Indian people, like, how the fuck do you go backwards like that? Like, generational disappointment, bruh. I died to 47 so many fucking times on this level, bro. And then this level, so weird. The 91% like orb thing, I don't understand it. I'm trying to understand it, but I don't understand it because it's going so late, bro. Yeah, here you just have to jump really early. You just hold through it. I thought it was something you had to jump late to, but no, it's just something you have to jump really early instead. Fuck. Bruh, come on, I clicked it, bruh. Okay, so this is probably one of the worst, like, sections I've ever seen in a level. Right over here. Like, if you don't click quick enough, you die right there. I wonder if... Can I click when I go onto the portal? Six, 7 there, I just... So I have to wait until my portal goes on the blue and then go there. No, you see. How do I get this consistent, bro? Oh, maybe I can pull up my spacebar, bro. I can pull up my spacebar. Okay, but then I might press it with my left hand. And then let go. And then let go. And then I click with my... You can see the clicks are much harder because I'm clicking with my middle finger. So maybe that's a strat, bro. Maybe that's a strat. If I can't click it accurately, I'm gonna try just click it randomly. But fast. Randomly but fast. So I'm gonna pull out my left hand. I'm gonna keep it on the space bar. And then until I get to that 90% part, then I'm gonna fucking go to town. Am I actually recording? Yeah, I'm recording. Yeah, that section no longer a choke point. Oh, how did I survive? What? I thought I was done. I thought it was like a new attempt, bruh. Okay, whatever. Let's make it to 90 now. Yeah, this level's pretty much free until you get to that one choke point. It's just X step, but just the spikes are closer. Not gonna beat Z step. Z step is too shitty of a level. I'll show you Z step. X step is pretty easy. X step V2 is the same level. It's basically the same level. Woo! Woo! Holy shit! I just did that. Yes! There's no fucking way. That's fucking... Yo, 106 attempts because of that bullshit, bruh. When in doubt... When in doubt... Pull out the space bar and alt spam at 91 plus. GG. Demon hashtag number 34 now. I think it's 34 on this account. You're... No. Okay, 106 attempts. Shitty level at the end there. But pretty easy to beat because it's one of those. Chaos Impact, I'll pull up. This is not a bad level. I kind of like it. Demon Jumper as well. I don't know what's hard about it. I'll have to check it out. This level, bro. I could have beaten it. But I had to die at the stupid robot. I had to die at that robot. The robot at the end. It's apparently, it's kind of backwards in the thinking because you think you have to jump early, but because you're going at half speed, you have to jump actually as if you're going to die in the spikes. So you have to jump pretty late. I was gonna complain about the wave, but I kind of like the wave. I don't know, it's gimmicky, but I think the biggest complaint about this level, other than those two, probably the spider and also the fact that this is not a medium demon. How the fuck is this not a medium demon when you have a wave like this, bro? That's an easy demon difficulty. There's no fucking way, bro. I can beat like medium demons now like much better, so I mean 9 circles is like such a try-harder level with the wave that it might as well be turned into a medium demon in the future, but I'm not trying to predict anything. How the fuck? What am I doing wrong there? Was I jumping? Yeah, see? What? How the wait. The fuck? Oh, I think what I have to do is I have to jump late into the double spikes. I think what I was doing, I was jumping early and then my trajectory was going like a bit too like not high enough. But you see, as long as you pass the wave at the beginning, the level is free. See, you have to kind of like jump into the spikes. You see? And then that last two. Because I know Nexus played the level, he made a video about it, and then the first death, the worst death he had was dying to those last two spikes at the thanks for playing sign. I think the thing that I need to get consistent at a lot is just not like hitting the spider transitions too early, and the same with the obviously the jumping too early with the robot. One, two, zoom, hit that in the middle. I died. Let's go. The only difficult thing about this level is the wave at the beginning. 90% of people who played this level would have beaten it without this wave. If this wasn't in the level, or if this wave was a lot easier, this level wouldn't be an issue for anyone. Like, the level wouldn't be an issue for anyone. It's a pretty accessible, easy demon, but I still think it should be a medium demon just because. 1, 2, jump late into the double. Very nice. Now this is the part where people choke a lot. I pressed down! I pressed down! Why am I not going down? I pressed the button. I pressed the button. Okay, let's check here. Is this guy's name Playtester? Play. Because I like to always keep my demons, like, even. So. Oh, I have to jump over that. Yeah, I forgot. Wait. Oh, I have to jump into that. Okay. I disabled mirror portals as well because no one gets used to mirror portals these days. Nobody uses mirror portals these days. Unless you're playing like 2.2 levels a lot. But if you're playing like old levels... What? Oh, I think I know what to do. Just hit that late. That is the most awkward transition I've ever seen. Look at that, bro. You think you have to jump early and then you just fall to your death. Fall upwards to your death. Stupidest transitions ever. Up, up, up. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ah! Oh, I just let the pink orb guide, the pink pad guide me. What? Well, what? Why did I die? What did I die to? What am I even dying to in this level, bro? I feel like there should be like a renaming for levels. Instead of calling like the more difficult levels demons, you should call them beasts, you know? Yeah. Like there should be a new rating system. I think it would kind of spice up the game a bit more. Like we love demons, but they only give you 10 stars, bro. If you beat an extreme demon, you don't get more than 10 stars. So what's the point of beating an extreme demon besides just claiming you beat one? For me, I think it should go as you beat an easy demon, you get 10 stars, right? Pretty staple, pretty normal. Everybody knows that, right? When you beat a medium demon, you should get 11 stars. When you beat a hard demon, you should get 12 stars. When you beat an insane demon, you should get 13 stars, right? And then when you beat an extreme demon, depending on how difficult it is, you should get between 15 to 20 stars. And no, I know it sounds dumb, right? I know it sounds dumb, like, oh, you're just giving players free stars. But, there was an interesting point made by, I think, Secretway or whatever, right? You see how Zoink and Popoff and Trick and all these people, you see how they beat a lot of extreme demons and nothing else? But their stars are only like 400, but they got like 170 extremes. For me, if each extreme counted between 15 to 20 stars, depending on how easy or difficult it is, because we can categorize an easy extreme like Acu with 15 stars, and a difficult extreme like Tidal Wave or a list demon. Like every other demon that isn't a list demon should be between 15 or 15 to 19 stars, right? Or what you could do is make like list demons between 16 to 19 stars, and then if you beat a top one, you get 20 stars just like that. 20 stars just like that. That would be kind of cool to have in the game, because then players would actually want to go to beat more demons, right? That would make a lot more sense to me. To me, that makes sense. Like, I'm not trying to say give like players more stars for doing less, but if you're beating a demon, especially on how difficult it is, you should be getting an incentive to play that demon, not just mana orbs, not just demon keys, but actually more stars than regular, just, getting 10 stars, Like, I'm beating easy demons, this should count only as 10 stars. But if I'm grinding extremes and I'm, like, beating top 1s and top 10s and all that stuff, I should be being rewarded between, like, more than 10 stars, that should make a lot more sense, Even if you made every extreme demon count only 15 stars, I think such a light change like that would have such a big influence on the game. And then what you could do is you could reset the star leaderboards, but keep the top 100 players, keep the top 10 players, but reset the star leaderboard and then see how it goes. Or what you could do is you could have like a point to create system where the top 100 GD players get ranked inside the game itself. So if they beat a level, right, even if they insta complete it, but you see that they have legitimately completed a level, it's been verified, they get put on the list of stats based on how much points each level counts for. Because point to grade, it can only be accessed on PC, right? And you have to go through this whole website to get it. But if you had point to grade in the game, like, a lot more people would be able to see it and follow what's happening. Like, support it in the game. That would be kind of cool. Incorporating pro play into just the vanilla part of the game. And then you wait. What's my PB on this? Yeah, you see, I keep dying to this stupid blue orb. I have to jump and then wait. What's love got to do with it? Okay, I keep dying here for some reason. I guess I'm just not clicking the blue orb fast enough. Because this level is free either way. Yeah, this level is free either way, bro. Let me try to get a run with like no attempts on it. Just see how many attempts it takes us. Bruh, come on, man. I'd say beat, like, if you're trying to go for demons and difficult levels, you need to have kind of a plan going into it, like what levels you want to beat, what do you want to achieve, kind of thing. You don't just want to go and try and just beat harder levels for no reason. My thing is, when I was going into playing demons, I kind of wanted the goal of beating a hard demon at the end. I never wanted... I don't think I'm good enough to beat insane demons or extreme demons, like, for quite a while. So I have a much longer road to get to, but, when I do buy a Sayo device or an 8K polling keyboard, I'll probably go for the 8K polling keyboard, but maybe maybe I'll ask that like in 2 years, or when I make my own money, I'll like when I make more money of my own, I'll buy that myself. But my thing is, my goal was like, let's beat a hard demon. It doesn't matter what hard demon it is, let's just beat one. And I did that last month, and I was very proud of myself because I put like so many attempts in. I know 2k doesn't sound a lot for your very first hard demon, but for me it's just a wave demon. So if it was any other hard demon, it would probably be 4,000 attempts plus. But for me, I'm proud of myself because I stuck to a goal and I accomplished it in a week. I know that sounds like very, very low, but we all played 9 circles, back in the day, on our phones. So we kind of got exposed to it pretty early on. So, it's kind of just natural to beat levels like that. Ooh, under 100, nice. Fluke from 25. GG's demon. I think this is number 35 now. Let's dislike his comment for no reason. Okay. I think chaos. Let's see what's chaos impact giving for us today. Oh my god. How have I not beaten this yet, bro? 268. Look at all my deaths. When you have a lot of deaths like that, it's a level that you have to learn so much about. I could probably go and beat Decode, but that UFO is gonna annoy the hell out of me. But I think what annoys me more is the ship at the end and not the wave. It's the ship, because the control that you need to have. What? Oh, that's not a pad? That's just an orb? Hey, don't scratch my bed. There's a scratch post right there. Right there. Come on, man. And the bed is fucking connected to the circuits, bro. There's a scratch post right next to the bed and you scratch the bed. Hi, bro. This cat, bro. She's probably not feeling well, but at the same time though, she hasn't thrown up or anything yet, so let's just see, I think she's just maybe having some mood swings because of something, but it is worrying, it is troubling, so we'll have to see. Yeah, you know why these cats are throwing up? Because they're eating too fucking fast, because they don't know how to control themselves. Oh! Did I just do that without any checkpoints? There's no fucking way. I just did that without any checkpoints. What? What? Ain't no way, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on with your boy? No, like I'm saying again, so what happened last night was, I don't know for whatever reason, but when they put my brother and sister put out the food for the cats to eat, in about 5 minutes, Biscuit devours her entire bowl. And normally it takes a couple of bites. You gotta munch in, you gotta thing. But in 5 minutes she ate in her entire bowl, and she was about to go for her sister's. She actually took some nibbles of her sister's food. And Pepper, she like the other cat, she doesn't like to eat a lot. But when she does eat, she's very rowdy about it. She's like, give me food. She walks up to you, she annoys the fuck out of you. At least she gives attention, but that's not the attention I kind of want, because it's annoying. But you know, cats are gonna cat. You know, even femboys are like that. Anyway, so Biscuit like eats her entire bowl, and now she's looking to eat more of somebody else's food. So that's why I'm kind of assuming that's why she's throwing up, because she ate so quickly. Because when you eat too fast, you actually have a higher chance of having like a very rowdy stomach. So why can I not just do this in one attempt, dog? Demon 36, here we go, come on. Anyway, but like when your cat eats too fast, like they get this indigestion type of thing, and either they become constipated, or the system just decides, hey, let's just vomit it out because we can't process it quick enough. So I think that's what happened. That's why she woke up and just decided to vomit or throw up, I don't know. YouTube can fuck itself with its censoring. But anyway, I think that's what's happening, and that's why she's not feeling that well. But as for what's causing her to eat this quickly, it's always been an issue. She's always been, you know, there are times where she just sits in the sun for no reason, burns herself. Like, she's not, like, her skin is not falling off or anything, but she, like, sits in the sun for pretty long, and then, you know, she gets really hot, you know, and I try to take her to my room to chill on my bed, but then she, like, she goes around, messes up my room, but then she just, you know, ups and leaves, goes back to the windowsill, burns herself again, and then I don't know, like, probably it's that, but I don't know what's causing that. I don't know why she's doing that type of stuff, but, you know, I'm not an expert on cat health and whatever, you know, I just look at the behaviors and I'm like, you know, what is our cat doing? Why is she doing this? You know, if there's any type of reason or explanation, I need some help. I don't know what the fuck's happening, bro. And that's GG's, alright. The Gamer! Nice achievement there. I like that. I like that. The Gamer. That's 74. Is over. Demon number 36 now. Let's go, boys. If people don't want to believe me, they can look at my YouTube channel. Yeah, that's like 3 demons just in one go. 34, 35, 36. Nice. Yeah, 34, 35, 36. Yeah, I like that. 3 demons for you guys today. She fucking disliked 7 times. Jesus, demon 33 to 31 cents, 63 again. Haha. Please don't dislike. Why are people disliking this? Why? Why? I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying my best. Y'all can fuck yourselves, bro. Oh my god, bro. I'm trying my best out here, boys. I'm trying my best, you know. There's people who are out to get me. These people don't like me. Like, what's going on, boys? Anyway, 3 demons for you guys. I'm just gonna save that.